Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Yui here, and today we are going to be talking about the Death Ritual Spear again, because it just got buffed again. Don't know why FromSoft want to buff S-tier type weapons, but I'm here for it. Any chance I get to talk about the Death Ritual Spear, I am going to take it. This bad boy is one of the best weapons in the entire game, an absolute boss-melting machine. Now, the latest patch, 1.09, did just buff the Ash of War to where the projectiles just come out faster. On screen is going to be a comparison from last patch to current patch, just showcasing actually the differences, and it is a pretty substantial difference in terms of how fast the projectiles actually do come out. But this thing already had amazing damage, has really good range, really large AoE. The stagger and posture damage potential is absolutely insane, all for only 20 FP, which is just ridiculous. But if you're a person that's upset with the FALLINGSTAR Bestial nerf and you actually want that weapon that can do a bunch of posture damage really quickly, this is it, because this one does an enormous amount of poise damage and it staggers very well, so you can instantly stun lock enemies over and over again, and it does it very, very well. Yes, it's not going to come out as fast as the FALLINGSTAR Bestial, but the total overall damage you can get with this thing is absolutely insane. And it does have a better moveset because it is a spear, which is a much better option compared to a colossal weapon. And in particular, this moveset with the Death Ritual Spear does get a better and more unique one than the regular spears, because its heavy attack is a nice horizontal swipe, which is very cool. And this one does get 110 critical damage as well, to pair nicely with that cool posture break potential that the weapon does get. But actually making a build around this thing on screen right now is going to be my build with all the stats and stuff. I gotta have 60 intelligence because this weapon and its Ash Ward does scale very well with intelligence, despite the descaling that it does have. Gonna have two spears, gonna power stance. I'm gonna have the Claimant's Harpoon in my offhand with Ice Spear. You can use Ice Spear as your main projectile option, and when you go up against like a large group of enemies or a larger boss, then you can just use the Death Ritual Spear to just pick them off at a distance. Both have very high amounts of damage for only a little amount of FP, which is very nice. Gonna have the Jellyfish Shield in my offhand because with the latest patch, it just came with a bug that when you use the buff or the Ash War of the Jellyfish Shield, you can actually unequip it and still remain the buff. And still have the buff remain. So in the last 30 seconds, 20% more damage. So you pretty much just switch to it, use it. You can take it off if you want to, remove it if you want to. You're still going to have the buff, which is absolutely insane. As for my talismans, going to have the Shard of Alexander for more Ash War damage. Going to have the Magic Scorpion Charm for just more magic damage. Carrying Filigree Crest, which actually does decrease the FP cost of my weapon by 5 FP. So it goes from 20 to 25, which is very nice. And I'm going to use a couple of spells. Going to have Terra Magica just as a buff. Going to have Magma Shot just to have different types of damage, because obviously I'm just doing mainly magic damage, so to have some type of variety. And then Night Comet as just a basic generic ranged option. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I want to talk about in this one. The rest of the video will just be some gameplay. As always, please do like and subscribe and follow me on Twitch, because I'll be doing a bunch more testing, have a bunch more videos coming out based around the latest patch. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next. Bye.